Chairman Cruz, Ranking Member Cantwell, members of the committee, my name is Jeff Farrah, and I have the privilege of serving as the CEO of the Autonomous Vehicle Industry Association, the unified voice of the autonomous vehicle industry that is committed to American excellence in AVs. I am pleased to testify again this morning. Now is a time of great excitement and promise for the American autonomous vehicle industry. AVs are no longer a futuristic dream of a safer world. Autonomous vehicles are here. They are carrying your constituents to medical appointments, enhancing supply chains for farmers and manufacturers, and creating high-quality new jobs in a mission-driven industry. Autonomous vehicles are not just another application of AI. They are the exemplar of what AI becomes when it moves from the digital to the physical world. What federal policymakers decide to do or not do on AVs will send a clear message about America's commitment to AI leadership. I will use my opening comments this morning to describe two futures for members of this committee. We'll call them Choice A and Choice B. Choice A means seizing the moment for American leadership on autonomous vehicles. Under Choice A, the future looks like this. Safer roads, as the U.S. drastically reduces the nearly 40,000 people who die on our streets each year, enough to fill National Stadium at a sold-out game. More accessible vehicles that finally give new mobility options to the millions of Americans who are left behind by our current transportation system, which holds back the elderly, wheelchair users, the visually impaired, is too expensive and often does not provide the routes to get people where they need to go. New American jobs that simply did not exist until they were created by the autonomous vehicle industry. Jobs like AV fleet deployment specialists, technicians, fleet managers, and manufacturing workers. These jobs will power the future of the American economy. Choice A can be ours if we want it. It does not require a dime of taxpayer funds, only Congress putting in place federal rules of the road that allow American innovators to thrive. We need action from Congress in these areas. First, raise the bar on safety for all autonomous vehicles by requiring the Department of Transportation to move forward on a series of rulemakings, including requiring that AV manufacturers develop a safety case. That is, evidence and documentation demonstrating why their vehicle is safe to be on the roads. The Department of Transportation should also require that AV companies abide by a series of driving competencies so the public understands that the vehicles are safe. Second, put AV data reporting on solid legal footing by enshrining in statute a national AV safety data repository that has NHTSA collecting data and sharing vital information with state regulatory partners. Third, modernize federal standards related to vehicle controls that are intended for human drivers, thereby allowing innovators to develop next-generation vehicles that take meaningful steps forward on accessibility. A federal framework should complement the 26 state AV deployment laws already in place, not replace them. Regulating autonomous vehicles is a shared responsibility between the federal and state governments, but we need the federal government to step up. Under Choice A, we set the global standards. We build the technology here. We create high-quality American jobs rooted in U.S. communities. With Choice A, America doesn't just adopt autonomous vehicles. America defines them. Then there is Choice B, under which we reject this opportunity and fail to put in place a federal policy framework. Choice B has the following consequences. China becomes the global leader on autonomous vehicles. At this moment, the People's Republic of China is devoting massive resources to the development of its national champions. It is not waiting to find out what American policymakers want to do. The state-run Beijing Review put it succinctly, quote, Chinese-developed autonomous driving technologies have made inroads into a growing number of global markets, citing activity in France, Spain, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. With one Chinese industry member calling the development of AVs, quote, a hallmark of made-in-China innovation. Finally, under Choice B, we accept the status quo. Preventable deaths due to human error, transportation options that leave millions in the rearview mirror, faltering supply chains that let small businesses down, and states leading on AV policy with little guidance from their federal counterparts. Members of the committee, I implore you to choose Choice A. This committee can, on a bipartisan basis, advance American leadership, increase safety standards, and create new, high-paying and fulfilling jobs. And with the Surface Transportation Reauthorization Bill before this committee, you have the perfect vehicle to lead.